Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Legal Decipher. In the previous video, we had discussed about opinions from third persons from chapter 2 of the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. If you have not seen that video, you can go and check it. The link is in the description below. In today's video, we are going to cover the last part of chapter 2 of the Indian Evidence Act, which is character when relevant. So if you are new here, please like and subscribe to my channel to get the video notifications. So let's get started. In this video, we are going to discuss when character becomes relevant in a particular suit or proceedings. Section 52 talks about in civil cases, character to prove conduct imputed irrelevant. So what happens in a civil case? In civil cases, the fact that the character of any person concerned is such as to render probable or improbable any conduct imputed to him is irrelevant, except in so far as such character appears from facts otherwise relevant. So, generally in civil cases, what happens is that a character of a person is not judged in a civil case. So, whether the character of a person makes it probable or improbable that any such conduct was imputed by him, that is totally irrelevant in a civil case. So civil cases are not judged in that way. Section 53 talks about criminal cases, previous good character relevant. So in criminal proceedings, the fact that the person accused is of a good character is relevant. So from the previous section and from this section, we get to know that in civil cases, the character of a person is irrelevant. It doesn't that much matter in civil cases, but in criminal cases, it is a relevant fact whether such person who is accused has or bears a good character or not. Section 53A talks about evidence of character or previous sexual experience not relevant in certain cases. So this section says that in a prosecution for an offense under any of these sections that are generally offenses against women, all these sections that are mentioned here denote offenses against women. So in these cases, or for the attempt to commit any of such offenses that are mentioned in these sections, where the question of consent is in issue, so whether that particular woman gave her consent or not, whether that question is in issue, in that case, evidence of the character of the victim or of such person's previous sexual experience with any person shall not be relevant on the issue of such consent or the quality of consent. So, whether that woman gave consent or not, or what was the quality of such consent if it was given, that has nothing to do with the previous sexual experience of that particular person or victim. So, it is totally irrelevant. Section 54 talks about previous bad character not relevant except in reply. So in criminal proceedings, the fact that the accused person has a bad character is irrelevant unless evidence has been given that he has a good character, in which case it becomes relevant. So as long as there is no evidence given in support of that person's good character who is accused of a particular offense, so as long as he has not given any such evidence that portrays his good character, until that moment of time, whether such accused person has a bad character or not is totally irrelevant. But whenever he gives any such evidence that shows the good character of that accused person, then in that case, any evidence that shows that such accused person has bad character will become relevant. That evidence will become relevant. Explanation 1 says this section does not apply to cases in which the bad character of any person is itself a fact in issue. So when the bad character of a person itself becomes one of the main facts in issue, then in those cases this section will not apply. And explanation 2 says a previous conviction is relevant as evidence of bad character. So any previous conviction, if that accused person has suffered any such previous conviction, then that will be a relevant fact. Section 55 talks about character as affecting damages. So in civil cases, the fact that the character of any person is such as to affect the amount of damages which he ought to receive is relevant. So basically what section 55 says is that in any civil case where amount of damages is to be determined and a person is ought to receive such damages, then if there is any fact regarding the character of such person that would affect the amount of damages he was supposed to receive, then that evidence will be relevant. Explanation says in section 52, 53, 54 and 55 the word character includes both reputation and disposition, but except as provided in section 54, evidence may be given only of general reputation and general disposition and not of particular acts by which reputation or disposition were shown. So it needs to be in a general sense, not in a particular sense. So that's all in this video. If you like my videos, then don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.